evening, and welcome to the Crooked River Radio, or Crooked River Amateur Radio Club's Monday night, where am I at? Tuesday night, VHF net. My name is Pat. My call sign is November 8, Oscar, Quebec, Papa. However, for the purposes of this net, I'll be using the club call of Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in here at any time, please leave brief pauses for any transmissions of that type. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchanging of amateur-related ideas and information, to keep club members and the amateur radio public up to date with club meetings and happenings, and to enhance the net operating practice. This net meets every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. local time. We'll start with announcements, and then I'll ask for check-ins from any managers or members or any of the amateur radio public that has announcements or information of general interest to our club, group, net, and whatever. Once that is complete, I'll take regular check-ins, at which time you can give me your call and your name, and give me your call, repeat it phonetically, and then follow that by your name. When all check-ins are completed, I will close the net after repeating announcements. We have a couple of meetings coming up. They aren't until the 1st of May. Break the time here. They are. The first meeting will be a business planning meeting, which we will probably be talking the first little bit about amateur radio field day, which we're pretty much all in consensus that we're going to participate in. The following meeting will be sorry about this. That'll be a presentation. However, it's going to be a hands-on presentation. It's going to be a little bit different. We're actually going to build a tape measure beam. If you would like one of these beams, please let me know, and I will, so that we can acquire pieces, parts for it. It'll run you about $30, and it will, actually it's going to be a little less than 30, what I understand, probably about between 25 and $30. If you'd like one of these beams, let me know, so that we can procure the parts for it. There's 2 or 3 of us that's going to put this on, including Steve, and we will see how it goes. That's all the announcements that I've got at the current time. Let's go ahead and take, are there any managers or anybody with announcements that would like to be at the front of the net here? Please call now. Okay, hearing nothing, let's go ahead and take general check-ins. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call W8CRC.
Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra. It's WD8BQS, Steve, Chicago Falls.
Good evening, Steve. Since everything's this slow, let's just go ahead and take these one at a time. Good evening, sir. What's going on?
Not much, Pat. We're just wishing that we had some nice warmer weather and a little less cold wind. Trying to watch the grandkids playing soccer and baseball and enjoying that, but it would be a lot more enjoyable if the wind wasn't so cold that was blowing. So, and yeah, looking forward to the presentation with the for the Yagi beams, for the tape measure beams, and we should have they are really good. I've got mine down with an SWR of about 1.1 to 1.3, and maybe even a little less than that if you move it around a little bit, because the radios are a little flexible, so you get a little fluctuation in the SWR. But they look like they're going to work pretty well. So I hope everybody would like to build one of those. We'll get their information in so we can get the stuff together for them. WD8BQS, back to that.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good hearing from you. I would like to double back on one announcement. We had Scott Yonley in for a talk last Wednesday. What a marvelous job that guy did, and I got to tell everybody that you missed quite an event with us. Scott actually talked off the cuff quite a bit, and it was a pretty decent presentation. Anyway, let's go ahead and move things on here. Anybody else want to check in? Please call W8CRC.
I do.
You do? Who do?
KAABSA.
Evening, Keith. What's going on? You sound a lot better.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better too. Except for right now, I've got a cough going on. I don't have anything to drink. Anywho, just picking up my son from Akron U. Saw mobile.
That sounds like fun.
Yep. And it looks like there is a truck stuck under the bridge at East Market Street and 76 there at near Mogador Road.
Oh boy.
That's all that's happening around here.
Not wedged in the bridge, is it?
That
Wasn't wedged under the bridge, was it? It just broke down?
well, there was a crane there, so you can figure that one out.
Oh boy.
So, that kind of the road was right there is kind of hosed up right now. I had to go around to find another entrance or way to get to 76.
Well, that's, at least there's several options there that you can use. I guess it's not too bad. Anyway, anything else for the net tonight?
No, that's pretty much it. Just, heading home.
Alright, sir, well, if you need anything else, give us a call here. We'll go ahead and move things on. Anybody else want to check into our net tonight? Please call W8CRC.
KB8PRK.
Mr. Ted, KB8PRK. What's happening, Ted?
WF8 AZ Delta, checking in.
Did a little work in the kitchen, and that was about it today. Not much going on.
That sounds like fun. The WF8 call, hang in just 1 second, we'll get to you here. Nothing going on, huh, Ted?
Just waiting for that rain to come in, I guess. Probably put our jackets back on tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a freeze warning for tomorrow night, so it's going to get a bit chilly before it warms up for about 5 or 6 days. They're saying the average temperature then is going to be 70.
Saw that. Looking forward to it.
You and me both, brother. You and me both. Anyway, anything else from that tonight, or pretty much just laying back?
That's probably about it.
All right, sir. Well, I may catch up on 220 later. Who knows? Have a good evening, sir. A WF8 call. Give me your call sign again, and then give me your name.
KF8, AZ Delta, my name is Jeff.
Delta. I kind of remember that call, and I know I talked to you last night, Jeff. Notes? Good evening, Jeff. What's up?
Oh, just driving home after picking up a new lawnmower.
Should have let me know that the other day. I could have sold you a good one.
Budget's a little low. We picked this one up for $450.
Underpriced. Wonder what I'd want. I got a zero turn. I'm gonna probably try to get rid of. It just sits in the garage most of the time anyway. I'm too crippled up to use it. So. Not advertising or anything, but if you're into those kind of things, let me know and I'll let you have a look at it. I'm probably looking at probably $1,500–1,600 for it.
Oh, $1,600, I can get a used Ford Taurus for that.
Well, that's what this is.
It comes with blades.
There's no gold or anything like that on it. I've looked at eBay and stuff like that, and they're running about that price for what I've got in it. I gave about 10 grand more. So, but anyway, not going to fixate on that. Not 10 grand. Gave about almost a grand more for it. Anyway, anything else for that tonight?
Oh, nothing else. Just dropping off the mower and then chilling out for the rest of the night.
It's a good night to do that. Ain't much on TV. And you don't have a whole lot happening anywhere else. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move on if you haven't got anything else.
Oh, that's all I got. This is KF8 AZ Delta 78.
Take care and have a good evening. Let's move things on here. Anybody else want to check in? Please call W8CRC.
KD8 ZXE, Mike and Talmadge.
KD8ZXE, Mike. I thought I heard somebody under you, so let me check that. If not, we'll come back to you quick. Anybody else was under him? Thought I heard a double. Yeah, I'm hearing things. Evening, Mike. What's going on?
Not too much. Just been working a lot. Sorry I missed the meeting. Sounds like it was a good time last week, but it's good to be home at a reasonable hour and kind of getting back on track with a regular schedule here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. We did miss you. Scott put on a really pretty decent presentation. It wasn't all just ARRL or anything like that. He he pretty much talked off the cuff about a bunch of stuff. We had him on there for about an hour and 45 minutes. Must have been talking about something.
Oh, no, that's good. I thought that was the night we had all those storms come through, I think, too, if I remember right. So that was kind of crazy having all the Skywarn people in one room there, practically.
He was on generator power. His house was, and he was really afraid. He told me I was gonna come up. He says, but the way I would have had to come up would have been right through the middle of all those storms. And he says, I apologize, but I felt better just staying at home for this one. But he promised us he'd stop in some other time. And Scott's pretty much a man of his word. He'll do what he said. Excuse me.
Oh, well, that's good. And I didn't really have much else for the net. Just wanted to check in since I missed last week and get a number for the net. So KD8ZXE, back to you at the net, Pat.
Okay, Mike, have a good evening. And hopefully, like I said, the next meeting, we're going to have to start talking a little bit of field day just to get stuff arranged. So we've already got a field day site. Food, I think there's only a few other things we need. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Have a good evening, sir. Thanks for checking in with us. Anybody else want to check in? Please call W8CRC.
Check, BSA.
BSA, check. Go ahead, check.
Check on that, checker. Just occurred to me, was thinking about it earlier. I'm not going to be able to make the 5K. We have arrangements to put my mom with my dad at the graveyard.
Okay, that's not a problem. I've kind of overbooked anyway, so we'll be fine with that.
Okay, good. Like I said, just thought of that. And do you get my text about the Skywarn frequencies? If you have them, can you send them to me so I can finish working on my radio? Thanks, Ted.
I'm not sure if I can dig a whole list of it up. I saw some older stuff that I had. You could probably try. Let me see if I can. I'll see if I can dig the list up. Give me a day or so, and I'll and just keep harping at me, and I'll do it. I think I know where I can get it. I just got to take and go get it.
Okay. Yeah, I found the list online from Cleveland, and it was revised 2017. All right, Pat, I'm going to jump out of here. 73KA BSA.
Maybe about the last one that was done, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come up with anything more current. I know that 2017 was the one that I had in my files here. Let me give me a chance. I'll look it up and see if there's anything there. If not, I'll let you know.
Sounds good. 73KA BSA.
That's right, Keith. This is W8CRC looking for check-ins. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call.
BQS for recheck, Pat.
Let's see.
Yeah, just wanted to let you know we then had some information from my daughter. She'd like my granddaughter would like to get those the ARRL patches for ham radio or amateur radio, and I've got the stuff together for lesson plans and stuff that came through Scott. He gave me the website to go to, and we can get some points there. But we're also looking to maybe get a radio direction finding using the tape measure beam for the brownies. We might get some brownie points, if you know what I mean, for the club.
I can fix you up with that. I've got a little squawk box and a directional finding and three element beam. When do you want to do this?
Pat, I'm waiting for the brownie leader to get in touch with my daughter. I gave her the information. I haven't heard anything back. It's been a few days now, over the weekend. So as soon as I hear back and see when they want to start that, hopefully it'll be maybe beginning of summer, that type of thing, and we can get something set up for the club as a sponsor possibly and get some points towards that reward that Scott was talking about. Towards that with the race coming up, we've got that in our pocket, so that would be really good to get a couple of things going.
I can definitely help you with all that. So just keep me posted on what you need as far as the direction finding and that. I've got 2 or 3 different things we could use for that. The only thing I might need is the actual, I'd like to find one of these little transmitters. You can get them online. They don't, I think they transmit like a milliwatt or milliwatt and a half. But it'd be enough for a local thing like that. You just hide one under a stump and see if anybody can find it.
Okay, Pat, that sounds really good. I think that's what I was after. Either that or I'd have to hide in the woods myself with an HT or something. So, yeah, anything like that would help. Yeah, like I said, as soon as I get things set up here, I'll let you know, and maybe we can get things together and do it. Probably over at the Woodridge Middle School. They've got a pretty big soccer field, football field with woods around the edges of it, and I think that would be a good place to hide the transmitter in the woods, and they can do that and get their points going for their badges.
It's a shame we couldn't get a club started in there. That'd be a blast, especially with me, because I went to that school back in the 70s.
Hey, you know what, Pat? I'm kind of working on that too. My daughter says she might be able to get us in there, so hopefully the middle school, because she knows some people there, and I don't think it'll be as bad as Scott was telling us at the meeting. I think we'd be able to do that. I think if there's an interest there with the group, we'll have them announce it on the PA in the middle school and see if there's an interest for it.
That would be great. If they need somebody to come talk to them, we can do that too. Let me know.
Okay, Pat. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll get that all set up and get things going here. But we are working on that, so hopefully it'll take place either in the spring, late spring, or early summer. So, all right, 73. We'll catch you later, Pat. I forgot to mention that during the initial check-in. So, W8CRC, back to net.
All right, Steve. I'll let me know. We'll handle whatever we got to handle. This is W8CRC looking for check-ins. Please pardon my background. I can still hear the radio. We're looking for check-ins. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call W8CRC. Okay, hearing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and reread the announcements, and I'll take one more round. If there's anybody out there, and if not, we'll go ahead and close things up. As far as announcements go, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Anyway, hopefully we can get over the dog noise. Anyway, we're going to, as far as the announcements go, we have 2 meetings coming up in May. The first week of the the first Wednesday of the month will be our business meeting. There's plans to talk a little bit about the upcoming field day, maybe get a few plans started there. We're going to also talk about some of the other directions this club's going to go in, and hopefully we'll be able to catch everybody up on where we're at. As far as the second meeting, we do have a second one coming up. Let me break for time here for a second. Okay, the second meeting of the month is going to be a hands-on antenna creating meeting. I'm trying to figure out what they call that. That just doesn't sound right. Anyway, we're going to do a Yagi, a 3-element tape measure beam. It'll be a crafting kind of thing. If you would like to have one, let us know. We will procure the parts for you. You'll have to pay for it on the before it walks out the door, though. So payment will be due the night of the meeting, if not before. But if you want one of these things, let us know. We'll get you set up with it. It's going to be a fun meeting. Out of everything that I've ever done in ham radio, antenna creating is the one that I love the most. And creating stuff like that is just a plain lot of fun. Working with the old PVC and the tape measure steel and that kind of stuff. It's all nothing but fun. Anyway, that being said, that'll be the second meeting of the month, which will be the third Wednesday. So if you'd like involved in that, please let me know. Also looking for net controls for this net. I'd like to find a couple more. The scripts are already written. They're already online. All you got to do is take them, download it. Let me know you want to do it, and off we'll go. So if you have any interest in that, let me know. That all being said, I think we're done with the announcements. I'll go ahead and try one more round of check-ins if there is any. If not, we're going to go ahead and close things up for tonight. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call W8CRC. Okay, hearing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and close things up. In preparing to close this net, I would like to thank you all that took the time to check in with us and join us tonight. Without your participation, there would be no net. This has been your net control in a OPP. My name is Pat, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will go ahead and close the net with looks like 7 check-ins. Not bad, not great, but not bad. And I'll go ahead and return the repeater to normal and customary amateur use. This was Whiskey Charlie Romeo Charlie, closing the net at looks like about 7:31. Y'all have a good week, and hopefully catch you at next week's net. 7-3, y'all. W8CRC clear.